Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. As you can see, I already light one up because I'm not too sure if I could smoke. I still do cough here and there, so you'll hear me muted here from here and there. But I want to see if I could. So yeah, here it goes. Today I'm smoking Casa Cueva Pensado Maduro. I was gonna smoke a Habano, but I don't want that spiciness to tingle my throat. So there it is. It's still, I don't know if I'm losing a little bit taste here and there. I think my taste bud is affected by just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little. So we'll see. Maybe I do need a few cigars to kind of tell whether or not I'm missing some taste buds. I don't know if there is. So now today I received this and that. So maybe we'll talk about that here and there. And we have Albert. Albert, before you say something, hold on a second. I think I didn't turn on the sound correctly. No, it's correct. Why is the sound so weird? All right, go ahead and say something, Albert.
Hey Tony, how you doing, man?
Ah, here we go. I just need to turn up my sound higher. Oh, damn it. I have so many things on my table. Some away. And yeah, coin check. Here we go.
Is that the that's not the fancy one, is it?
You know what?
That's not the fancy one, right? The silver one?
That's not even the right coin. Fancy one is right here. Now, I changed my camera back so I can finally give everybody a good look, I guess. Let's go.
Ah, very nice. What's up, Innocent? Jeff, Joe, how you doing? Very nice, man.
Here we go. Yeah, the other camera doesn't zoom in as good. So last time probably doesn't look nearly as good. I'll show everybody today. Black one.
Oh, very nice.
You can tell the line is orange, but it's hard to see.
Yeah. Still badass, man.
Yeah, it still looks pretty good. When I first received it, I was like, that looks great, but it's missing something for me. And hopefully they can change that by having the line thicker. They did say that possibly it will look like nothing changed. So
All right, Charles with me today, man.
hello.
Good evening.
Long time no see.
Yes. There it is.
There is. So Albert, the package I sent to you, it's on it. I look at the tracking, is actually on its way, so you should receive it.
Cool, man. Cool.
I don't know what the hell if my, I think something's wrong with my taste bud. I do taste, but it doesn't taste like how I expect this to taste. Kind of weird. I do taste it, but certain elements of the flavor tastes more than the other. So yeah, you're in and out.
I was just trying to zoom a little bit.
Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what this weird flavor is right now going on. Because it tastes weird. And I think it's like something wrong with my taste bud. So I received these two, like I said. Little guy. And like I said, they were very good in terms of price. So I had to get it.
Yeah, I got one of those. I'm taking to Germany, and James got one, but he got an 8-pack. So
That two cigar fee.
yeah.
Now, honestly, I like the Murcielago one better.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks like a old classic tennis coloring.
Yeah.
And this obviously is just more modern. I received these and I looked at it right away. I was like, oh, you know what this feels like? This feels like one of those like camera equipment protection case.
Yeah.
Or like this, like I have one of these case kind of like this that where I put my microphones in when I travel.
That could be the Breaking Bad case.
All right. I can change the logo to McLivin, and it'll probably.
Yeah.
So I looked at it. First thing I opened it up. Obviously, they have these box press cigars. Impact. Obviously, it's way worth the price because I got these for like 65, I think, each. And you got 10 cigars. That makes each cigar is like what, $6? That's a really good deal, even though it's a box press. But it just has some weird feeling to it. I don't know like how I feel about this packaging, even though it's good. And it has the inside. Yeah, again, it feels like one of those foam Nintendo DS or like electronic equipment case and stuff like that, which is kind of weird because
Switch.
Switch, Nintendo Switch.
My daughter bought a case for her Switch.
Yeah.
And it's identical to.
Right. That's what I was saying. It feels like that, right? And it comes with this Integra Boost pack, which reminds me of Honda. E-Type kicks in, yo. Now, this is the first time I received these kind of pack. That's not like a Bovita. And it kind of feels like gel in there.
It looks like those wipes that you get like whenever you finish eating something.
Yeah, but the consistency I'm talking about, it feels like a gel. Whereas the Bovita pack feel like salt, right? Like granular. This feels like a gel. I guess it's a different but the same. Different but the same. Just gel. And another thing I thought about is that this case is absolutely not gonna keep any humidity whatsoever.
Oh, that's why you do this, man. You get one of these things,
It kind of defeats the point.
and then you put that inside the thing.
Well, it kind of defeats the point. I still have a cough, yes.
Or you could do like that, like
Fuego.
like
Yeah, but that defeats the point.
bag, and then you put that inside of there.
And the reason I say that is because you can zip it up and you can press in. You can crush this. If you can crush this, that means air comes out. So it's not gonna keep humidity. But like, if you want to carry a couple cigars in here and a lighter, just for like carrying case for the next 2 hours, 3 hours, I guess that will do. But if you want to carry this on a trip, your cigar will be dry by the end of the week. Pretty sure. So That's the inside of that one. Murcielago. Same thing. Box pressed. Can pack. No. Might be something mental. I don't know if something's weird about this. Might be something mental. I just don't know what it is. Like, it's not like I don't know what this is. I just don't know what makes me feel odd about receiving these. Like the way it's packaging.
Looks kind of.
When you get Michael on, man.
So what?
When you get Michael on,
It's
because he started this crap.
well, it looks kind of cheap packaging, right? Or retailish.
It's retailish. It looks retailish.
It's not even that. I just don't know what part of it is kind of like. When you look at it, you're like, something's weird about this. You just can't pinpoint what that is.
So it's quality cigars in cheap packaging.
Quality cigars and cheap packaging.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, like, when you go out and buy 5-pack, it still feels different than this. I mean, it's really nicely packed. Like, it's tight, nicely folded, and taped over. But something's odd about it. I just can't pinpoint what that is. Alright, here we go. I can't pinpoint it, so I don't know what that is. But, you know, it comes with 10 cigars, so it's not bad. I personally think it's a good deal. While we're at it, I forgot to show you guys the pin again. So here's a pin. Hopefully I don't have to cough to death tonight.
Very cool.
Tell him I'm smoking a Sweet Jane.
Jane, you said?
Sweet Jane.
James?
Sweet Jane, and I'm doing a Cuevas Patrimonial, man.
And I've got a, what is this?
Diamond Crown.
Diamond Crown.
Cool. I mean, I did thought about patrimonial, but I don't think my throat will allow it today. Just won't. You know, something like this already gets me to cough a little bit. So, and even if I don't smoke, I'm still gonna be coughing. I can give it a little try. Gotta have to start slowly coming back, I think.
Well, welcome to the club, Tony.
How long did it last you, Albert? Symptoms. Coughing.
About 4 days on the. About 4 days total for feeling under, feeling tired and stuff like that. And then I can't remember how long on the cough. What lasted like 6 weeks to 7 weeks was the smell and the taste. That was totally gone.
Yeah, I'm lucky enough to still have sense of flavor. But even the sense of flavor
I didn't have that.
gives me that feeling like something's off about it.
Oh, about a year. It took about a year for me to smell onions correctly.
Onions?
Yeah, onions would really taste or smell rancid, like really rancid.
Wow.
I didn't want any part of it. But like raw onions, cooked onions, a little better, but not
A certain chemical, I guess, in your system just feel like it's off. Like something bad about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel I can taste and I can pinpoint some flavors, but I feel like my taste bud cannot tell whether or not it's more or less. Like you can taste the flavor, but they're all flat line.
Yeah.
Like I can taste the salt. I can't tell if too much salt or too little salt. It's salt.
Right.
I don't know. Like I can taste the flavor. I can still enjoy eating. Can't tell. But yeah, it's kind of funny because my mother-in-law last week, she was all like, "Oh, I think I'm fine. You know, I don't have any issue, don't have symptoms." And then she was quiet for a week, quiet for an entire week. And then she talked to me today. She said, "Yeah, I speak too soon. Yeah, I speak too soon. So I had more symptom right after I finished talking to you." I said, "Yep." Ooh. Looks like Albert might run into some issues. I think this is gonna die from time to time because I'm not taking that long of a draw. That. Everything okay over there, Albert?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yep.
I wish this particular one is looser of a draw because I don't want to use a lot of lung power to kind of pull draw. But you know, the draw is there, so it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. It's a weird experience to be smoking cigar after COVID. I think that's what it is. Like your senses are not completely back. Your you kind of be more aware and less aggressive when it comes to smoking, I think.
So this is the first one.
This is the first one since, yeah, it's crazy. I want to pull some out. But I should.
It's smoking real good. It's just I gotta be careful.
Yeah. I don't think you can leave one.
It's my cutter.
That's designed to put that on.
Here we go.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay, thank you.
All right, you got people curious about this letter, man. So
Nothing to say about the letter. The letter, once you receive it, you receive it. If you don't receive it, you don't receive it.
yeah, that's all you're gonna say, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, thank you, Tony.
It is what it is. You know, I tell you I'm sending it out. So just pay for it.
Which letter? There's 26 letters.
Yeah, which letter?
Letter F.
F. Nice.
Yeah. You know, the typical best letter.
Oh, okay.
Which letter is the best? I mean, in your opinion, it's not F. I think it's F.
You think F is?
I think F is.
I'm like J for jackassery.
Jackassery. Wow.
Yeah.
What's a pirate's favorite letter, Tony?
A. R.
R? A lot of people think that, but it's actually the C.
It will not be on the sea without rum.
Yeah, they like the C better, man.
Yeah, scurvy.
Did I sea or did I ocean?
To the C, to the C. Come on, man.
I know, but like, I want to pick it apart.
They sell the 7 C's.
I want letter V for volume.
Volume.
Taking out with tweezer, yeah. I mean, not tweez. This this cigar draws fine. But I'm picking some out because
Too big.
still trying to get something back out of this. I should technically use the I don't have my pack here.
Right, it's that door, huh? Right, it's that door.
Okay. All right.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
Get some air. Maybe the air will get.
Oh, come on.
Man, where is everybody?
I don't know. They say they gotta be late a little bit. Hashimoto is in a car show. I don't know where Michael is. Oh, we might give a little time while I pick up this. Surprisingly crazy. This cigar. Getting tobacco out.
Val's here.
Yeah,
Val's
Val's
been
there.
smoking ribs, man.
Val's what did Val like went through 4 cigars today?
Yeah, it cost him a lot of cigars to smoke meat, man. Could you imagine if he was doing those smoke contests? He'd need a box of cigars, man, for the weekend.
But if he wins, that'll be fine. If he
Yeah, you need a
wins,
box. You either need a box or a bundle. Probably short stack bundle for the preparation and all.
Cameroons.
Yeah, those would be good. Habano.
Arno. Abano. Come on. I need to get some tobacco out of this because
So when do you go back to work, Tony?
whenever I feel better, I can't talk on the phone really. Every few sentence I speak, I'll be coughing. It's like right now,
Get you a cough button, man.
I do eat a coffee medicine.
No, a button. Like when you go to cough, you push a button and it mutes you for a
Yeah,
second.
but like it's the episode that bothers me. Like, just go at it.
Oh yeah. Because you're irritating it. Yeah, you're just using it. Yeah.
That really keeps its flavor.
Yeah, throughout. It's not just the wrapper.
Oh, you mean it's
Yeah, the tobacco itself. Yeah, it's,
okay. Okay. Nice.
And right now, COVID is still a very sensitive topic for Asian people. So when you're talking to them and coughing, like, sorry, I got COVID. They get like weird.
yeah.
No point right now. In the world, it's unsettled in terms of like today. I had to argue with my wife about U.S. situation when it comes to price of material going up. Like we went to do grocery, our typical grocery. I think the place that we usually buy about $150 worth of grocery, like we do 3-part groceries. And that the first one that we went to was $245. So that price went up. What we usually buy, the price went up. I was telling my wife, we don't have supply issue. We have inflation issues. And my wife was like, no, the whole world is having supply issue. I said, no. You don't understand this. US pretty much produces everything that you need to live. might not be everything you want, but we have everything you need to live, right? We got beef. We have plenty of beef. We got corn, too much corn, like way too much corn to do everything. And we have soybeans. We literally force other countries to buy our soybeans. So those things, and we have vegetation, we have farm, we have all that stuff. Well, all that stuff, we don't need to buy anything from any other country unless we feel like it. If that makes any sense. If we feel like it, we can buy them. And she's like, no,
Well, car chips.
you don't need car chip to live.
Automotive. Well, you need them for transportation.
You need transportation, sure, but we're not. It's not like you can't find cars. U.S. has more cars than majority of the country. We do have public transportation too. We got Uber and all that stuff. You don't need it to live. Okay.
Okay, I see your point. Yeah.
We're not like in other countries where there's energy crisis, right? We can still get it at an unreasonable price. For example, gasoline at $8. We can still get that. So we don't have that problem. Whatever you need, really, we can get in the US. We can produce them. We have agriculture. We have large agriculture. We got farms. We got chicken, beef, and pork. You name it. And she's like, but we don't have fertilizers. America imports about 10% of the world fertilizers. And I told my wife this. You actually don't need fertilizers to grow shit. Because all you need was some cow dung. That's fertilizer. And we got plenty of cows. And plenty of dung. If we wanted to. People don't want to deal with it. Doesn't mean...
America's full of shit. That's for sure.
He's like, then why people buy fertilizers?
Yeah, if you want goats, if you want lambs.
It's got bat shit.
Bat shit?
Yeah, bat shit.
Yeah, down in Austin.
We got bat shit.
So we have, like, we have compost, we got shit, we got cow dung, we got horse dungs. There's plenty of dungs in the US. Right? So much we can use it to create ethanol. Right? So my wife's like, then why we buy, fertilizer from any other countries? I said,
so they'll buy our soybean.
No, I told her, why do you think we buy bottled water when you can just go drink sink water? It's convenient.
It's also very measured, right? It's a very calculated. The kind of fertilizer you buy is very calculated, whereas you're having to do more of an art probably with the other fertilizer.
Oh, no, you can just put a cow down there. There's nothing to do with anything. The things that you...
But the percentage of nitrogen and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, there is a mathematic thing to make it have a better harvest.
That's what I'm going with, yeah.
But but really, we don't need it. We can grow without it. In fact, that will be organic.
Yeah.
Right? We can grow stuff, and in fact, that will be healthier for you without using any of those nitrogen stuff. So, can we survive without it? Yeah, we can survive without it. The only thing that I have no idea about how that came about is baby formula. Baby formula is off the shelf and all that stuff. It's like,
it's Nestle. Nestle did all that, man.
Similac.
I didn't understand why we're running out of baby formula, because you don't really need baby formula, right? You can you can breastfeed, or you can
Some women
that cannot produce their own milk. Yes, I know that. But there are alternatives. You don't need baby formula, because what are you saying that 100 years ago, when there's no baby formula, a woman cannot produce milk and baby just dies? They don't, right? You can feed them other stuff.
Whole milk.
Yeah, you can whole milk, goat milk,
cream.
There's plenty of other things you can feed the baby. You don't need baby formula. In fact, I used to hate baby formula. Like, you know, we had this nutrition formula we drink when I was younger. That thing makes me gag every time I drink it. So we don't need that. All right. So the only problem we have is gasoline, which you can still buy them in a really expensive price, but at the same time, you no longer travel as much. What does that mean? Well, you used to drive to work 6 days a week. Now you drive to work 3 days a week.
Yeah, that's changing.
And it might even be less.
That's changing now.
Only a few companies are telling people to go back. There are posts online says my new boss came in and he does not believe in working at home, so he demanded everybody come back office, and the result was I've never seen so many resignation letters in my life. People resign. Over COVID, people realize that why spend that 2 hours to drive to work when I can walk my dog for 2 hours? I do the same amount of work, if not more, when I'm at home. And that's what people realize. In fact, you're more productive at home. The only problem, your company no longer gets to show off that big ass building they rented for 99 years.
Yeah.
That's only different. That is only difference. So, US don't have a problem with supply. US had a problem with inflation. Our money was shit. The more we do, the more we was shit. Right? The president just forgive like some large amount of money of student debt. And that's money that we don't have. Right? Build it better is also money that we don't have. So if you actually know how it works, is that we can print more money, and when we do, our money is worth shit. Not as bad as Lebanon, but were other
Greece.
countries. Yeah, definitely not as bad as Greece. But our money just slowly now, like I don't even know why people carry pennies anymore. Penny actually don't worth penny anymore. I don't even know why people carry penny. Like we should just melt down penny if we don't even need it.
Maybe they want to know what people are thinking.
I collect pennies. They add up.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they carry a penny around so they can be like, "Hey, what are you thinking?" And they give them.
Really? Last time when you ask somebody what they're thinking, do you give them the penny?
Penny for your thought.
I know it's penny for your thought, but nobody pays penny anymore.
Yeah, it's more like a dime for your thought.
More than that. Nowadays, when you go out and do a survey, they give you more than that.
Oh, $1 for your thought.
Yeah, probably.
It depends. Depends on the
Survey.
or
Yeah, I got paid $150 to do a survey on my car. It was about 20 minutes worth, $150.
What kind of car do you drive?
I
Or
drive.
You have a car that you drive, and then you have a car that you like, right? You have
Right. No,
several
the
cars.
reviews for your car, like your ownership of your car.
right.
Right.
Okay.
So like, you know, like what makes you end up buying this car? Why did you buy this
Yeah.
car? Do you think the car's price was fair? Do you enjoy this car? Do you buy the car and then expect it to keep how long? That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to personally. I didn't know if you had a company car or if you had several cars that you own that you really like.
I have several cars. So, but every time I get a car, I get that kind of service. So,
Yeah.
All right.
and I cannot put it under my company because when I try to deduct those cars, I get audited.
Okay.
Cost value is too high. They were like, "Why do you need that for company car?"
Sure.
Plus, I don't drive that much. I own my
Okay.
car for current car for what, 4 years now. I got
Okay.
18,000 miles on it, not even.
Okay. I asked because my late grandfather, my late uncle, and my dad started a local bank where I grew up in Mesquite, Texas, and when I rode with my dad and he'd take me to school, he would, and then he'd pick me up. He would always write down the mileage because that was part of what he did with the cars that the bank allowed a certain amount of money for him to go get your company car.
Okay. So
But that was back in the late 80s, early 90s.
I mean, you can
So
still deduct mileage, but it has to be work related, right? So
yes,
driving your kids to work is not work related.
right. It was just something I remembered.
Yeah, recording what mileage you use for what, it's a common practice. Plus, you get reimbursed for gasoline and all that stuff. It's crazy stuff. Yeah, but now it's just harder and harder to do because they order you for that, whatever.
And my dad and mom, they lease now because they hardly ever drive. Because my wife and I were thinking about leasing, but we live too far out where we work, and it just wasn't applicable.
Oh, it's totally applicable. Okay, when you lease, you can actually save a lot of money knowing that you can sell your lease.
Right.
So, for those people that don't know, you can sell your lease. And when I say sell your lease, not selling your car, it's when your lease ends, there is right to purchase. All right. So you
Right.
have the right to buy this car at a certain value. You can sell that. You can sell that. The right to purchase. So you can go to CarMax or whatever and sell your lease. You actually make a pretty good money for a car that you got to return anyway. In fact, that money will be your next down payment for your car. So there are a lot of people that actually lease at a zero down, and then they will just go sell the right to purchase, and that just go to another car. They deal with the rest. You don't even have to return the car. You just take the money and go. So yeah, a lot of people do that. So perpetually, they do a pretty good job. So if you have a company that you can write the car off to, register that car towards your company, 100% of your leasing costs and fees can be deducted on your tax. And then when you sell your car lease, you get money back. So literally, you pay nothing for driving your car. You basically write everything off.
Okay.
So some people does that. It is a pretty smart way to do it. Even though the person who's losing it is not the car dealer still makes money. It's not the car company that buys your lease. It's actually taxpayers. Taxpayer has paid your car. So in a way, it's not a significant amount. The amount of money that you use to do tax differently probably pays for that. Oh, it's kind of weird. This flavor is really weird. I don't even know how to describe it. Everything is so flatline. You can taste everything, but everything is so flatline. You know, like I can taste chocolate or cocoa, but just that. There's no more or less on how deep it is, how flavorful is. It's just I taste it, and I can taste a good amount of it. It's just I can't tell difference. I can taste coffee. I cannot taste how deep the coffee is. I cannot tell the roast. I just taste coffee. I can taste a little bit of saltiness, but I can't tell how salty that is. I can't tell how much salt there is. Weird, and it's kind of different. It only happens with a cigar because I can taste my coffee. I can taste the depth of it. When I eat, I can taste everything about the food. Like I can tell the soy sauce too salty or not. I can do that, but not on cigar. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Sure, yeah. Somebody want to give him a link?
It's the same link, innocent.
Huh?
It should be the same link he uses.
Is it always the same link?
Yeah.
I thought it's different every time. No?
Oh, it's the same.
Oh, it's the same.
Yeah.
Anderson, let's see if we can get the same link. Here we go. What you want, Anderson? What you want? You didn't hear me. You come onto the screen without being ready? How dare you?
Oh my gosh,
I
man.
put on the wrong headphones. That was the problem. So my computer is so old and beat up that I have to use two different types of headphones, like in order to get things properly like working.
Your computer is so old and beat up. You need to use 2 different type of headphones.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry guys, I got YouTube playing in the background. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Man, rookie mistake.
Yeah, rookie mistake number 2. Like, I'm like that one kid in class who can't stay out of trouble.
So, Anderson, have you filmed the film with Michael yet?
Oh yes, it's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on.
That's gonna be hilarious.
What you
There
smoking,
he is.
man?
Nothing.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
Oh my God.
Nothing.
You crossed over, man. You crossed over.
No. This is
Yeah, you did.
no. This is
The special.
No, he knows what he's smoking.
What is that, acid? Cuba?
no.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lost and found.
No, it's not Casablanca.
No, what
It's a
cigar
lost and
is
found.
that? I didn't even pay attention to it. What cigar was that?
It matches his shirt color. How about that?
Oh,
Well, a lot of things matches his shirt color, so.
first of all, yeah, I was a snitch, man.
I'm gonna your camera's on it, man. It shows you on the camera.
I know, man. I know. Yeah, I'm smoking a Cuba.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that looks like acid Cuba.
Yeah.
That's not
But-
a bad one. That's not of the ones. That's not a bad one. That's
You know what? It really isn't. It has like a woody taste to it that's really, really good.
and the Cuba Maduro is pretty good.
Yeah.
Cuba tastes like perfume to me. Cologne of some sort.
Just know I'm still celebrating my giant death one.
What is that, Mega Pine?
Oh yeah.
You can see.
You know what? I mean,
Super mega pint.
Mega Pine.
Mega pint.
I'm probably gonna do some wine myself. Man.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't think people understand this, okay? A Mega Pine is still a pine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, dude! What?
Okay, but
That's it.
this show is brought to you by the letter A. A for Arby's.
Not,
Yeah.
like, you gotta be A for ambassador.
I don't
We
know if you
already
can say
had
that. I actually don't know if you can say that. I don't think RB appreciates being linked to a cigar show.
Well,
Well,
there was a lot of hate for Arby's in the chat last week. So
ooh. Oh, who's hating on Arby's? Arby's is actually pretty good. It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
The apple turnovers are banging.
They've come out with a new hamburger.
Oh, that Wagyu
They got the
burger?
meat.
It's a blend of meats.
Yeah.
But it's
Wagyu
good.
burger?
Yeah.
That's what Arby's is blended meat. Yes. Big
I don't
Right,
understand what people I hear people don't understand what Wagyu is, so they think that is a big deal. No, it's just imported beef.
Albert.
So here's my question for you guys. So Tony, you've been on the West Coast before, right? So
What?
Whataburger or In-N-Out Burger?
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Okay, I like
Absolutely.
Whataburger, but I've never tried In-N-Out Burger.
Really? You never? Oh man. So
man.
In-N-Out Burger is not bad, but especially for the price of it, it's actually pretty good.
If you
I-
were
But
using,
I will give you that, innocent. If
For the price, it's actually pretty good.
if you're using the word not bad, meaning it's on the
Yeah. Well, it's no way I would say this. It's better. It's better. It's the same price range as a McDonald's.
but it's better
Look.
than McDonald's.
Exactly. It's like premium McDonald's burger.
no.
I don't know. When a burger tells me that it goes in and out, it doesn't sit well with me.
Wow, Tony, that was good. That was pretty good.
You know what, Tony? Maybe you should have went and had a cool. Oh wow! See what you started, Albert?
Albert didn't start that. I started this.
Yeah, I know that. I was gonna say because he keeps the twig by his laptop so that Rojas can see it.
I do. And
Oh,
the next event that he has where he comes to it in Dallas, I'm gonna go in there with it.
Oh wow!
What?
Oh, this is all out Warden.
I came out of a street taco.
What is that?
But what are you smoking, Tony?
Casa Cueva,
Ooh,
Maduro, Pensado.
ooh, Mike. He saw cigars that got stems in them.
What?
I said, ooh, Mikey. He saw cigars that got stems in them.
You know, it's just my luck. I tend to look
It
for it.
happens. And that's what I told him. I said it happens. So
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I mean, I get it, but and here's the thing, Tony. You let Lewis know about it, and you'll probably get
A brand new box.
Yeah. So
He knows it happens too, right? He knows it happens. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do?
so Mike Wells and us, we got a rap name. It's called Bricks in the Desert, and we're gonna do the new Shadow Smokes intro.
Bricks in the desert.
Because Brick City, New Jersey, which is Newark, New Jersey, and then Mike was in the desert.
Okay, so when you gotta produce that, so I'll put it on.
That'd be Adobe, wouldn't it?
I don't know, but I got
Bricks in the desert. Bricks.
Bricks in the desert.
Yeah.
Adobe.
now that you said it, you better produce it.
Oh shit! I'm at to text Michael Wells.
Right? Now that you said it, you better produce it. So
Yeah, all right. I'll find.
Yeah.
I have a guy in Sweden who makes beats. So
there you go. You better make it happen.
yeah, I'm gonna have to make it happen now.
We will peer pressure you until you do. We'll put you on probation until you do.
Oh no, you know what's even worse? So I'm talking to Hashi and I'm talking to Hashi and James and I'm talking about this damn digger. And I go, it's not that strong. So James goes, oh, I bet you won't smoke two. I challenge you to smoke two at one time. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, wow. He goes, once the challenge is dealt, you got to do it. I'm like somehow, some way, I just keep digging a hole deeper and deeper.
We may Hashi smoke two Andalusian bowl at the same time.
Oh, damn.
You know
So-
the thing, the best way to smoke that, I bet, would have been like you flip it. That would be.
Mm-hmm. It's actually pretty smart because you get the heaviness first. It gets smooth at the end. That's actually pretty good thinking.
Yeah, so you heard it here. Anderson is gonna smoke 2
I
diggers.
was thinking about it. You
Together.
thought about it, didn't you, Tony?
It's not. That's oh man.
Oh, you were processing that, weren't you?
Let me know when you do. We'll send you one of these stickers after you vomit.
So I'm gonna vomit during a live. Like,
We have Martin done that. I've done it, so it happens. So, you know, get it done. Get it done, yo. Get it done.
It's been about a year and a half since I've like really had one hit me.
Yeah, and as the more you smoke, the more that happens to you. You learn kind of like you learn to be able to set aside. You know, just like let it kind of wear off. And it really depends how big the meal you have too, and what drinks you have. But yeah, I mean, oh, by the way, for the trip, last time I had a conversation with Brendan. So Miami, we might hang out with Espinosa and Casacueva.
wow.
Also, he mentioned that in Florida or Miami, Placencia owns like a bar. There's like a Placencia bar there. We can probably hang out there too. But yeah, it's being put together. So for those people who have question about that, it's being put together.
So do they have any like factories like that where they actually roll cigars in Miami? Any companies?
They say there's a store like a factory, but it's not really a factory.
Okay.
It might be educational, but only to a extent, like a
new person, yeah.
So.
Oh well, we can go and visit Nick Perdomo's store. He's always in there.
Okay. Yeah. So
No,
what's the next thing?
What happened?
What's the next thing?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, for those people who's question about it, we're about a year away from it, and then we are planning it out. So we'll see how that works out.
That would be year 4 for us. Hold on, that would be. We'll be approaching year 5 when we. No. Yeah, we'll be approaching year 5.
Halfway through year 4.
So, are they going to be special Miami coins made?
Good. Don't really want to, but we could. I don't think it will be justified because the coin is very expensive to produce.
Okay.
But if we just gotta make poker chips, we could.
That'd be cool.
Because we did that for Texas.
Yeah, and you could do like the Miami colors. You could do the green and orange for the Miami colors.
Yeah. I just won't do another beer mugs. They are so expensive, and I still have them.
You know what? I was supposed to use the beer mug tonight, and I ended up just picking this damn Guinness glass up.
There we go.
I still never used my beer glass. The beer glass is still like in the same spot where I keep all my like trophy stuff.
Ah, okay. You need to use it because it's too pretty not to use it.
It's kind of hard. It has like sentimental value, man.
Hashimoto's gotten to him.
Yeah.
No, you need to use it where it loses the value. Use it for celebration so it has more value.
Yeah.
Right? Don't make it like a trophy. It's not a trophy. You didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Use it. I mean, if you don't use it, you don't even know if you got it like broken. Because Val knows that was broken after he's not using it. So yeah, use it. So yeah, that's that. I mean, for the event, we're planning it. We're thinking about it. And obviously, tomorrow I'll be watching Stick and Fire, see how funny it is. If it's not funny, which is really hard to get me to laugh.
No, it's impossible to get you to laugh.
It is, man. It's hard.
It really is. Like, I would feel so bad if, as a comedian, like going to a spot that Tony's at. Because it's so hard to get you to laugh. It's
oh
like,
my
damn,
god!
like, my jokes aren't
Me
hitting.
and my wife, when we sit in front of like hibachi table in the U.S., they will end up in the end ignoring us completely because we just don't laugh. We don't find it funny. We're just like, okay, Yeah, yeah, just give me my food. Just give me my food. Stop playing with food. Didn't your mom teach you not to play with food?
Yeah, but see, because that's the thing. You guys are too worried about the food. You're there for the entertainment.
But the entertainment wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Tony.
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
You go into the bathroom, American. You go out of the bathroom, American. What are you in the bathroom?
Go in the bathroom, American.
Out of the bathroom, American. What are you in the bathroom?
Oh, peeing.
European.
Yeah, European.
Close enough.
That was
Yeah,
a little bit. Okay, I could
Yeah.
see a.
Yeah,
You
you're
got-
European.
All right.
No, I can go in there. I'm definitely not European. So I just had to look down. I know I'm not European. So. Just saying. Anyways, so yeah, the joke that they do in hibachi is not really funny. It's more, I don't know, in my thought, degrading to Asians. Because they're trying to talk about joke at the expense of Asians. If you think about that. So like it's really like it's hard for me to feel that's funny. It's like how funny is that? You're using like some weird ass Asian accents to make fun of food. But you're not really cooking the food that I pay extraordinary amount of money for. Like a piece of chicken costs you $20, really. So it's like focus on my damn food. You know.
So what's your record for how many pieces of sushi you ate in one sitting? Because the last time you went to town. What's the record?
That wasn't what to tell though. That's like every time when we go to eat.
So what's the most you've ever ate? How many plates you've ever eaten?
Ever eat? I don't know. More than 100 pieces? Easy.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make that.
I can eat a whole party platter by myself. That's easy.
That doesn't make sense for your frame, man.
Dude, I'm like 200
fair.
pounds, man.
What?
I'm 200 pounds.
No, yeah, right. There's no way.
There is way.
There's no way you're 200 pounds, Tony.
I am 200 pounds.
If you pull, don't pull it back. You gotta kind of keep it.
Albert, do you agree with that?
I don't know, man. When you see that hot dog guy, he's a skinny guy. So
Oh no, that dude was a savage, man.
What?
Yeah,
Kobayashi?
Kobayashi was a beast.
Yeah.
And his technique of him using the crane technique of just biting,
But that's not even eating anymore. He's just inhaling it.
that's insane.
Yeah.
He doesn't even chew.
I mean, I can eat a large amount of food.
Maybe you should do that one year, Tony.
Hmm?
The Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
No, I can eat large amount of food, but I cannot eat it that fast. I am not gonna just not chew and then just shove in my throat. No, I don't want to get deep throat by hot dog.
Yeah.
The key is to boil the hot dogs well. I was in a contest, a small contest, with a guy at work, and it was around 4th of July, and I was playing it cool, but then I pushed the seat back and I was double fisting the dogs. I mean, just pounding them.
The term we're using totally gotta get flagged. We gotta end up like Martin getting the flag. But yeah,
Albert just sat there like.
I think we got 120 that, but it was after work, so at the bank.
like I like to enjoy food. I don't really want to just put it in my
That's
stomach.
right. So up at IHOP, they do the never-ending pancakes up here. So one year we had a competition. One of my friends ate 100 and I think it was like 120 pancakes.
Your stomach can actually stretch a lot.
That's not
Okay.
worth it, man.
But
I
it's-
did like 45. And I was like dead. I had to be like carried out.
Well, I don't know. We have a sushi buffet here. All you can use
Oh
sushi.
my god.
So when we go there, like we clean them out.
Wow.
Innocent, just curious. Those 45 pancakes, was that dry?
Oh no.
Or did you have,
No, it's a technique to it, man. You do it like a taco. You put the syrup in the middle, you fold it up, and then you pop.
okay.
It's a technique.
That's how you get diabetes. It's a lot of syrup.
Listen, it's inevitable, right?
I don't know.
You're talking to a man who puts like a half a pound of sugar in his candy yams.
Yeah, not me. Not me. I would like to enjoy food and not get killed by food. Right? So yeah, I can eat a lot of food. When I was young, my grandmother will make a lot of dumplings. I don't know if you got went out to eat pot stickers.
Yes.
Raviolis, they call it, like the Chinese speaking
Okay.
raviolis.
Mm.
Me and my cousin will each eat 100. 100 speaking raviolis. When we are like half our size. So our stomachs are pretty much stretched out at that point.
Wow.
So can we eat a lot? Yeah, we can. But can we control it and not eat? Sure. I mean, after you went through a few diet, you learn that, you know, hunger is just a feeling. Right? You'll go by, like, a lot of time people work a long extended hour. You get hungry, right? But after you pass that phase, you're no longer hungry anymore. I don't know if you guys ever notice that. When you're so hungry and sometimes when you're so tired, if you pass that point, you're like, yeah, whatever, I'm awake now. Or whatever, I'm not hungry anymore. I forgot. I just eat dinner. That's the thing, because your body produces chemical that makes you feel tired, melatonin, or hungry. Your stomach don't have nerves that tells you that you're hungry.
Mm.
You cannot feel that sore, the sourness. Or else every time you have stomach acid, your stomach will burn. Right? So you don't feel that. That's just a chemical reaction or chemical action that tells you that you are hungry, but you're really not. So I don't have to eat that much every day. But if I'm gonna go eat something I like, I go all out. I'm like, let's go. Plates, 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 plates. We don't stop. And then when my wife says, yeah, you want to eat anything else? I was like, yeah, I don't know. Time for dessert. And then we put another few plates of dessert down, and then we're done. And we'll go home, and then we'll eat dinner. Because that's lunch. So by the time you're done, you're about 3 o'clock, and we'll get home by 5, we'll eat dinner.
You're a savage, Tony.
That's
You're a
food. I
savage.
mean, one of life's most enjoyable moments was when you're eating.
Very so true. Very so true.
And the opposite is true. Another life most enjoyable moment is when you're taking a shit. Nobody argue about this, okay? You know you enjoy taking a shit on, while on the cell phone and everything. It's very enjoyable.
So at my job, we had a competition about eating ghost peppers.
Now, that's just self-torture.
Yeah, so my chef, he orders ghost peppers in, and we have a guy from he is from Nepal, so he makes this like chicken Nepal dish with the ghost peppers. One guy eats like 3 bowls of it. He was sweating the whole time he was eating it. After about 45 minutes, his stomach was on fire. He lives all the way over in Jersey City. He said his stomach was hurting so bad on the train. He had to go off the train and take an Uber home. Called out for 3 straight days. He said he was on the toilet crying for 3 days.
Your stomach can process every taste, every flavor, sour, salty, bitter, whatever. It cannot process pain. Okay? So pepper is the only thing that goes in one way and comes out the same way. All right? It will cause pain the whole entire time. You gotta feel it every little path that you move in your body. Because pain is something that your body is designed to feel. And spicy, that burn, is pain. Right? So it goes in painful, it's gonna come out painful. Spicy, spicy feeling, that burn, is pain. So I don't recommend people doing that because this is one reason why Korea is the #1 country for stomach cancer.
Oh,
All right, not because they eat a lot of fermented food, it's because everything they eat has chili pepper in it. You know, you eat the tteokbokki, you eat like the shin ramen, it's all chili pepper. They put that much chili pepper in their system, eventually they get stomach cancer.
that is crazy. I never knew that.
Right? So South Korea, #1 probably disease is stomach cancer. #1 in Japan are usually diabetes because they eat so much rice.
So Tony, I sent you something the other day, and you called it like a sandwich that you used to eat at school all the time.
No, that's poor student sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, those things are not expensive. Those things are about $2 to $4, and it's a meal. So for Asian people,
I have to go to Japan so bad.
For Asian people, if you can eat one meal under $5, that's a good price.
Wow.
All right, so a lot of restaurants you can go to, you can have a fried rice and gyoza. That's $5, and that's a meal. Right, so that's why I say it's poor students' meal because it's all rice, it's all carb, and they'll just take it, eat it before they go to their baseball game or whatever after school activity. That's why I say it's poor students' meal because we tend to go get something to eat before we go to our sports after school.
Best place you've been to for gyoza?
Best place I went to for gyoza?
Mm-hmm. Which is one of my favorite Asian dishes.
Best place I went to for gyoza. That's a hard one. It's a very hard one because I like a variety of gyoza, and I think the best place for gyoza, well, probably in Yokohama. They have a Chinatown. They have those gyoza. That's really, really good. All right, and best place for buns, like those meat buns, is in Osaka. Osaka has this store called Whole Life 555, I think. Their buns, my wife will pay extraordinary amount of money to order them ahead of time from Osaka, shipped to Tokyo. So when we arrive to the Tokyo hotel, is there.
That's so gangster.
Because one time we went to Osaka, we ate that. She's like, well, now
How
if I
far
want to
is
eat,
Osaka from Tokyo?
Say what?
How far is Osaka from Tokyo?
It's halfway around Japan. It's about 3 hours, 4 hours. Right. Osaka is like, you can call that the capital of Japan in the West. It's huge. And it's very, very big. So 4 important places, right? So you got a Tokyo area, which is very popular. Everybody knows that, right? In the mid section, you got Osaka and Kyoto. Osaka, Kyoto, and Kobe. It's like one area. All right? And then you have Kyushu, west, which is another area. Those 3 areas is considered like the 3 main sectors. So when you go travel,
I got to answer this question for you. Why does Japan wear blue uniforms when your national flag is red and white?
Why is Japan wear blue uniforms?
For national teams. When your flag colors are red and white.
That's not true. You know, when you play sport, one team wears darker color, one team wears brighter color.
Yeah, and the darker color is a blue uniform.
Okay, so yeah, and that's because it's darker color. You should choose a darker color. But what is the Olympic color for Japan?
You guys, it's red. It's usually either white or white or blue. I have or red, but as an alternate color, you guys use blue.
Yeah,
and because when the U.S. plays Japan, Japan, the U.S. will normally wear white, and Japan will wear their blue uniforms.
Yeah, because black is bad luck. Right? Black is dark. Blue is more youth. It symbolizes youth. Right? So when you're wearing the light color, you're wearing white clothing with red trim.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like sports car. And then we don't wear green because green is more like a Chinese color.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't wear green. You don't wear red. Red is Chinese color. Red and yellow is a Chinese color. So there's only so many colors that you can choose from.
So, because in Italy, because of their, I believe it's because of politics. That's the reason why they wear blue uniforms. So
Well, Japan is not a politic thing.
Yeah.
In fact, the racing color for Germany and Italy, like Europe, is silver. It's gray.
Very true. Very true.
So, it really depends on how you want to put together and kind of separate itself from. I mean, technically for British, the primary color like that represents the country.
True. And they also wear blue.
Yeah, because royal blue and royal purple came from British.
Interesting.
Right, so it's just like there's only so many to choose from, and then they just happen to choose. But the major color of Japanese teams and stuff like that are usually white with red trim.
Red trim, yeah.
And also, obviously, they got to fight it against the Koreans, which one's gonna be white and black trim.
Oh, do you know North Korea won the Soccer World Cup?
They have to. If they don't win, all those people go back and die. They will never be in the next soccer cup. They'll be dead.
Yeah, and they won like 89-0.
89-0.
Yeah, that's what they supposed to do. That's what they broadcast. It was the guys shooting the same shot like 50 times.
So North Korea won 89-0 in the soccer.
And their soccer World Cup.
Oh yeah, no shit. Their own, of course.
Yeah, well, because you gotta remember, they do their own thing.
Okay.
So
when it comes to North Korea,
they don't get any kind of outside media.
Yeah. When you do when you do anything with North Korea, expect the number to be so skewed. It's like their election. Also, hey, the North Korea president says that you can cure from COVID by his blessing. So I don't know. I don't really know.
Apparently he went on a diet and was like working out.
Dying.
A diet.
Yeah, but he's dying. It was to a point that he almost died.
Oh wow.
He cannot even walk like 10 steps without being like painting.
Well, it's a good chance I'm gonna get shot for this too. So apparently his dad died from having like syphilis, just like wilding out.
But again, his dad died from what?
From syphilis.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised they died from like weirdest thing, but then they're not gonna say they died. They say that they have transcended.
Yeah.
But
I will say this, man. No, like they don't care. They're like, yo, look, listen, like if you wanna mess with us, it's whatever.
North Korea is one country that has successfully converted religion the way China wish they converted religion. All right. North Korea's God is Kim Jong-un. And China, CCP, want to do that. They want to get rid of Buddhism and make CCP their religion. So, China want to do that. They want to get rid of religion. They okay. I don't know if you guys know who Dalai Lama is.
Yes.
So every generation, Dalai Lama will have a prediction of where to find the next Dalai Lama. Right? And they'll always be able to find that person. The current Dalai Lama was not found by that. The current Dalai Lama was appointed by the CCP, Chinese Communist Party. All right, and the next one, they gotta be appointed again. So the real Dalai Lama is still out there somewhere. That's supposed to be the savior of mankind, but they will never find him because it never happened.
So Mao was trying to convert China into Catholicism, right?
Say that again.
Mao.
What Mao was trying to do?
He was trying to convert China into a certain type of religion also too, right?
It's kind of different. All right. Mao is very into the back in the day thinking. All right. He is okay. First of all, Mao is by no means poor people. Okay, he's very rich. Just look how big he is. He's not poor.
Yeah.
But he was able to turn the poor people against the rich people, and he's teaching them almost the same kind of teaching as the old style Confucius, Lao Tzu kind of thought, right? Where you work hard, you do whatever they tell you to do, you will succeed, and then you share the wealth, and that's like the base of communism, right? And it was like that for a while. People were brainwashed, but that doesn't mean there's no religion. He didn't want to touch religion because religion gives people hope.
Yeah.
When you have religion, you can explain things that cannot be explained with reasoning. Faith trumps all. Okay, so just like right now I have disease. What the disease is? It's the devil. It's like that. Right? You cannot control that. It's like because that's beyond human power. So he didn't want to touch religion. And China was in this enclosed state of that brainwash until Hu Jintao and and almost like the late stage of Deng Xiaoping, that kind of release to the world, and now people have more open thought. And at that time, China did really well, including religion. Now, because of that, now you have Xi Jinping, which he wants to be an emperor, right? He wants China to go back to the way where one person says so. Okay, so he's trying to defeat religion because religion tells you not to do that. He cannot say, I'm ordained by God to be your president, so you have to listen to him. He cannot say that. So he want to get rid of religion. If that make any sense. He want faith trumps all, right? So he want the Communist Party be the religion where then they can use that as reason. Right? You're not doing well because you're not following the teachings of communism. Right? It's almost like you're not doing well because you're not listening to the teaching of Buddha. So you're doing all the sins, the bad things, right? And that is being written out as like a testament kind of thing, right? For when you believe in religion, they tell you certain like murder is bad. Right? So they want to make it so that CCP communism is your god, and we say that rebel against this party is bad because God says so. They want to be like that. So now they want to get rid of religion, but it's really hard because you're talking about 4,000 or 5,000 years of religion that you try to get rid of. They've been tearing down statues.
Really?
Yeah. Buddhism statues, they've been putting it down, and under the pretense of illegal building.
Wow.
They're saying that these statues are too tall, to prevent from disasters, thunder strikes, and all that stuff. We are taking it down so it doesn't have that problem.
Did you ever hear a story about over in Oakland? So this community, they put up like this Buddhist statue, and people started bringing in offers.
Bring an offering?
Yeah, to the statue.
There's a lot of religious people, including me. I'm very religious in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see it, I'll bring offering. I mean, that's nothing new. I mean, people will do that. People will do that. Why is it like so high? People will bring offering. I mean, religion is very. I think religion teach me good. To teach me to be a better person and not do harm to others and don't do things that you don't want people to do to you, kind of thing.
Yeah. I think religion is it's about discipline. I think it's more discipline in those stories than anything else.
Yeah, like me and my wife believe that if we do bad things, it will come back to us. So don't do bad things. Oh, so that's a good thing. I think that's a very good to have that kind of thought. But I am not gonna go to like a fortune teller says, "Hey, you need to donate $1,000 to have a better luck." I'm not doing that.
So I go back and forth when it comes to, the church, and it's like we want 10% of your money and this and that. I go back and forth on that. It's just because of the fact I feel like, it's nowadays it's more about the money than it is the message.
But I believe God don't need money.
Yeah.
Right. I believe that, okay, if you want to build a temple, that's one thing. But you want to build the entire thing out of gold, that's a different story. Right? So, here's the thing. Buddhism is a lifestyle, right? I don't have to ever go to a temple. I don't have to ever do that. Right? There's no teaching to say that you must go to temple. Right? But for Christians, you go to church.
Yeah.
You go to report your sins, you do all that stuff. And then because that you had to donate to the church and stuff like that. We don't have that. We don't have that. All right. So if you want to, go buy a statue, put it in the house, and just pray to that statue. It's a lifestyle. It's not, it's what you believe. You don't ever have to do any of the things that was done in religion, right? You don't have to make an offering to the gods. You don't have to, they don't need that. They're gods. Right? So it's very different than any other religion. So a lot of time you'll hear people who's Buddhist and then they get really annoying when they hear Christian teachings and stuff like that. Because you ask them to do something.
Yeah.
You're asking to do something. Like what didn't make sense to us is more like, so long as you believe in God, our Father, the Almighty, all your sins will be forgiven. That's Christian teaching. Right? Buddhism is different. Buddhism is no matter what you do, you're going to hell. You are going to hell, bitches. Because whatever you do in this life, you're paying it for it afterlife.
Wow.
Right? So it makes you think that you better think twice before you do things. But to us, that makes no sense when it says, so long as you believe in God, everything you do will be forgiven. Then what is the point? I can believe in God at the last minute. I believe in Almighty, take me up there. Right? So that's the difference. That is really different. I'm not saying that Christian is not good. If you believe in that, that's fine. I'm just saying that when people compare religion, Buddhism is very weird one out. It's what you do for yourself that matters after life. Not what you do for the gods and the church and all that stuff that matters to you after life. Right? God doesn't need money.
Yeah. God
doesn't need your prayers, really. God doesn't need any of that because they created you. Right? It's like when you have an ant farm, do you expect the ant to do something for you?
No, I don't.
So why makes you think that a God needs your love?
Yeah, exactly.
We're not the only one there. By the calculation of the world, we have so many entire things. We're just such a minuscule thing in this whole world. So tiny when you see the whole entire planet and the alternate world, alternate dimensions. We're that tiny. So religion is more like believing to do better for yourself, to be a better person. Not necessarily to say, hey, you have to do this and that. Look, Look how many, I don't know, priests are sinners,
Very true.
right? Look how many Buddhist monks are sinners. I mean, they can sin all they want. It matters nothing to me. They are not, like, for example, if you go to church, you have this priest and all that. They are the representative of God. They do God's teaching to you. But them themselves are not perfect. How can they teach you?
You know, I always wonder. I just wonder what the Bible said before the English got it, and it was translated.
I don't know. Well, I mean, Chinese Buddhism came from sutras, right?
Mm.
And there's a lot of teaching, but all those sutras only tells you
One.
how scary the afterworld is.
Mm.
The sutra tells you that to reach enlightenment, you need to focus on yourself.
True.
It doesn't teach you that, you know, to do certain things. It doesn't tell you that you need to go to temple all day long. Temple is just a quiet place where you're supposed to forget about everything. So if you want to go into this cultivation thing, you go to a temple, it's quiet. It's like, you know, you want to study, go to the library. Right? So that's what it is. It tells you that afterlife, certain things look certain ways. But it does not tell you that how you had to believe in God when you did. Right? So it tells you the gods are not to be tampered with. You cannot change their mind. Basically, that's what it is. Right? It tells you how it kind of tells you how worlds are created in a really real way. But it's all to teach you to be a better person. God will never say, hey, don't smoke, it's bad for you.
Mm-hmm. He might say smoke more.
Oh yeah, I mean, you go to places, they burn incense and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that's one thing that is most different when it comes to religion. Right? In Japan, it's Shintoism, which is based on Buddhism, but slightly different.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. Shintoism is also God, and there's hell, there's there's afterlife and all that stuff. But it's kind of different. Right? There's demon, there is gods. But everything has a god. It basically says everything is organized in a certain way.
Wow.
Right? So
yeah. Oh, so are you big into samurai books, Tony?
I you know, it depends. Like, what do you mean by samurai books?
The Book of Five Rings, Art of War.
I read Art of War. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Albert, you read that?
I have not. No.
Art of War, I think is ill translated.
Download it on a PDF.
I read The Joy of Sex, but you know, like, you know, it's more of a picture book.
Art of War is really poorly translated. A lot of famous generals and stuff, but they read Art of War, but they will never use Art of War.
Oh, well, I think, you know, like the book of Five Rings by what's the guy's name? Something. I think that's Hitachi. Next time I see you, Tony, I'll buy a copy for you. I'll give it to you. The book of Five Rings. He's supposed to be like the greatest swordsman ever.
And the problem with that is, all right, who is the greatest warrior in terms of war in Japan?
That's a good question.
Who do you think that is?
Well, if you ask me, I would say the guy, that samurai guy, well, the swordsman, the guy who's supposed to be the Book of Five Rings.
The greatest tactician, warrior, samurai is Nobunaga. He almost united Japan.
Oh, wow.
But guess how he died?
Getting killed in battle by another guy in
His right-hand man killed him.
Oh, wow.
He was in a temple, and his right-hand man got people outside that temple and says the enemy is inside that temple, and they start shooting fire arrows at it.
Wow. Power is the most. Power is the power and influence is the most deadliest things.
But what's
Power
funny is the story
Huh?
after that.
Go for it.
His right hand man became the warlord, right? He became the president. He became
Yeah.
the king.
Yeah.
He became the king for 3 days and he died.
How?
I believe
Poison?
illness. I believe illness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, karma bites.
Like a bitch.
All right, so who is the greatest warrior in China history?
Hmm. I don't know. And
The greatest warrior-
I read a lot of history.
The greatest warrior in China in history, his name is Lu Bu.
Hmm.
Guess how he died?
Poison?
Got killed by a barber.
Oh, wow.
So you might be the strongest person, you might have all the theories about things, but you get killed by the dumbest thing ever. Dumbest thing ever. But yeah, in China we have this saying that greatest horse is the red hair. The red hair, yeah.
Mhm.
And the greatest warrior is Lu Bu. There's a saying for that. But in the end, it's only as good as the barber.
As the what? The barber?
Yeah, a barber that with a scissors stab in the back.
Oh, okay, so thinking about that, okay, I'll jump off on this one. I'm thinking about getting my beard trimmed. So where do you think I should go?
Where to go?
Yeah, I don't even know where to go, man.
I don't know either. I don't have beard. I would think that you
Alright.
just cut it yourself.
I don't want to do that.
Have your wife do it.
I don't want her to do that.
Hold up a mirror.
Don't want to do that.
You don't want to hold up a mirror and
No,
Why? Why not?
I don't want to F it up, man.
If you F it out, you'll grow back. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. I know.
take your lighter, start at the bottom.
No, not doing that.
No, here's the thing though. Albert, your beard has this line of a brighter color and darker color. If you just follow
Yeah.
that line, you'll be fine. You just cut it around that line. You'll be fine.
Just go around the line.
Yeah, because you can tell, right? There's more here. Go around that line. Yeah.
I'm thinking about going to about right there.
Yeah, that's about where the line is.
Yeah.
Right? That's where about the line is. So you'll be fine. Just cut it around the line and then just kind
I
of
did
fine
trim
trim
it
a
on
little
the
bit.
side. I did trim the sides.
I think that people is not gonna recognize you once you cut it. So
Yeah, they will. They will.
now you gotta go to our our immigration coming back, and then you gotta go to this facial scan thingy. They'll be like, "Who's this bitch? Get out!"
Yeah, they will. You're right about that because we did that world traveler thing. So
So
So, are you really gonna cut the beard?
you gotta
No
cut it once in a
way.
while.
not all the way off, but I'm gonna get it trimmed up a little bit.
I was gonna say that you look just like James.
By the
Here's
way,
the
you know
thing,
what's really funny
I
now that we
think-
think about that?
I think I have to go in front of the board in July.
Okay, so you want to
Okay.
clean it up a little bit, basically.
Yeah,
It's just go to a barber shop. Have them trim it out for you.
Yeah.
yeah. I think we'll go to barbershop. I think I'll start there. I think I'll go to one and be like, "Hey, y'all do this."
Start with
And
half
they-
off.
Well, I don't know if they're going to give me a special on it or not, but they might.
Are you
It
gonna?
might be 50% off. I don't know.
You can
I'm
donate.
willing to pay full price for it. If that's what it needs.
No, you just show them the picture of like a Fu Manchu and like I want to be like that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Did you
Yeah.
just let up another asset? Get out of here. Get off my screen. What the hell?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get light tonight. This is like my fifth cigar today.
Doesn't mean you gotta do Cuba, man. Holy shit.
And plus, two, like they're in my humidor, just sitting there. I'm like, let me get rid of these shit.
You should not put flavor cigar in the same humidor as any other cigar.
No. They're over in in some Tupperware.
Not doing
Okay.
that.
Oh, look who's back all of a sudden, huh, Val?
like if
You haven't wrote anything in forever.
like if
Oh, hey,
he wants to cut
hey, Albert,
different.
Val said he'll do it for you.
I know. Hey, I ain't letting no blind man do that for me either. That's damn sure.
Hey, it'll be right in his kill zone.
I may be dumb, but I ain't plumb dumb.
Oh man, where was I at? Where was I at?
Isn't there a song called "The Danger Zone"?
Look at how that's all.
Yeah. What?
It's not.
So-
It's not.
like,
Fit to donate.
yeah, no, actually, I think I was in Manhattan. I think I was walking around Manhattan,
Yeah, it's kind of.
and I was like, man, if Val is walking around Manhattan in the summertime, he's gonna break his kill zone.
I have all these little beetles in my house.
It's good luck.
No, they're like tiny, like blood dots. They just crawls around, and they just die in a couple of days. But like they're everywhere. Bothers me.
Have you seen a Johto spider yet?
Oh yeah, I've been to Japan. I've seen it. Yeah.
I mean, over here.
No,
Good.
if I see one here, I'll probably burn it down. They're only in New York, right? Certain parts of New York.
They better not be. I'll burn this whole fucking state down.
They're not pests though. They're actually beneficial bugs.
Tony,
Yes.
speaking of beetles, have you seen the elusive dung beetle?
Have I seen a dung beetle?
Remember the. Okay, all right. That was from a previous conversation that we had earlier.
Probably not a conversation I was involved in.
No. We were talking about fertilizer.
Yeah, but dung beetle, I've seen it. They roll little balls. Yeah.
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 Okay. I just didn't know if you had seen any of those.
As a kid, we love it
Beetles.
because that
Yeah,
thing, little
okay.
things, it rolls
Yeah.
little balls, and we all pick it up and try to see if
Oh,
we
the
can eat it.
roly-polies. That's not a dung beetle. That's a roly-poly.
A roly poly.
It's so different. I was.
It's a roly-poly, man. They're gray. They're gray, right?
Yes.
They look like armadillos, right?
Yes.
All right, they're roly-poly.
Okay.
Whatever you want to call it, whatever makes you happy.
Exactly. Whatever floats your boat.
By the way, I haven't been drinking that turtle shit for 2 weeks now, so just saying.
Why not? Why not?
It makes me cough more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's the turtle shit?
Supplements.
That is that really.
The turtle stuff.
Yeah.
Fluorescent green.
Yeah,
I thought he was talking
No,
about.
he had some like fluorescent green.
I tried to drink it. It doesn't go well with my medicine. It makes me cough like crazy, so I stopped eating. I stopped drinking it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about NyQuil.
NyQuil doesn't do well other than make you feel like a zombie. It doesn't help me to go to sleep. It doesn't help anything. I don't know.
Well, you don't sleep, man. Like you had COVID and you still couldn't sleep.
No, I slept.
Okay, good.
Because the only time I'm not coughing is when I'm lying down for some reason. So
You
if I
sleep
lie
on
down,
your-
I cough a lot less. So now my whole shoulder hurts because I'll be on my bed like this, flat out, and I'll hold out my laptop like this and try to use my
Yeah.
whole entire
Well, you
shoulder.
know what? Well, you should have went on Amazon and bought one of those things you can clamp to the bed, put your laptop on it, and you can.
Yeah, but because your neck has to be a certain angle,
Okay.
it hurts. Like
That's kind of messed up.
I need to go to
I-
chiropractor.
Hold up. What's AJ?
I don't know, man. Let me text him.
Yeah, text him and say that he like the chat wasn't live without him. What's going on here?
We only have
Tony,
two
I
people.
sleep-
Yeah, Val's. Well, I think Val still might be here.
Tony, I sleep better on my side.
Most people sleep better on their side, but it's the wrong way to sleep.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sleep on the side is the worst way you can sleep on your body.
Worst?
Worst.
What about the back? You
Sleep
don't
on the
wanna
back is
lie.
actually the correct way to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, sleep on your back is the correct way to sleep where your body's balanced. Most people don't know this, okay? But sleeping on the ground flat is the healthiest way to sleep.
Like, well, I can't sleep on. If I sleep on my back, I'm scared I'm gonna die. Like, I'll always like end up like.
It's hard because we got so used to sleeping on our sides. And because we sleep outside, we need pillows to fill this hollow.
Well, I use a pillow between my knees.
Yeah, back problem.
Yeah, but why do you think you need that?
to help my back.
Exactly, because sleeping on your side is the wrong way to sleep, so you need pillows to help it hold it up.
You're doing it wrong, man.
Sleeping on your back, you don't need anything. You can just sleep flat with your head down on the ground.
You know what you need? You need one of those My Pillows. That's what you need, man.
No, My Pillow is proven to be falsely claimed that's good for you. They got sued.
Really?
Yeah, it's the worst pillow ever made.
Oh wow.
They got sued for it.
Didn't that guy get caught up in that whole controversy with Trump like 2 years ago?
But that's when he got when they found out that his pillow sucks. So, but yeah, sleep on the side is actually the worst way to sleep. Your body, your lungs are crushing against each other, and your muscles are cramped in. And then your head had to be plop plop. Or else, if you just head like this, the next day your neck will hurt.
Wow, that might explain why my
So
neck-
sleeping on the side, although comfortable, is because humans are used to fetal positions. When we're a baby, we're fetal position, right? So we are used to that position. But sleeping flat is actually the correct way to sleep.
I find I snore like a freight train
There you go.
on my back.
There you go. Innocent.
Okay, when you snore, it's because your head is
There
not.
we go. Yeah, sleepers for the week.
When you snore, it's because you're sleeping. Either your pillow is too low, like this, so your airways collapse, so you snore. If you plop your head up like this, almost like a double chin, like this, at this point, you will not snore.
Listen. My dad snores like a fucking chimney, man. It's bad. So like,
You don't snore, man.
Say what?
well, no, what? All right. Well, he snores. He snores like a damn hyena.
There
All
you
right,
go. There you go.
here's the ultimate Japanese secret. If you go to a Japan sleep therapist, they will teach you this. It's gonna cost you a lot of money. Not just put it out there, okay? It's gonna be a lot of money. But if you do that and you do it right, you will never buy another pillow again.
There you go, WOB.
Okay?
CPAP is the way to go, brother.
Yeah,
Well,
because
you know
CPAP
what? So-
funnels air into your body. That's different.
So like, they have like mouthpieces that you can use also.
That's for teeth grinding. And it holds your chin forward, so you're doing that double chin thing with your jaw.
Mm.
The best way to find the right height, the right sleeping position for your sleeping is not to use a pillow. What do you use instead? Bath towels.
Interesting.
Buy a shitload of bath towels. Every night, you just add one sheet of bath towels, fold up, put it under your neck, and then just keep propping up so it adds height. Until you're on a comfortable height, you'll always sleep flat.
So I don't know if AJ heard this, but apparently your dad said you sleep a lot, AJ. No, I'm playing.
Well, I mean, I've been known to sleep a whole week. That's for sure.
Okay, so try this. If you have a sleeping problem, you can never find a correct pillow, start using bath towels. Just stack bath towel on top of each other until you find that right height. You will never have to buy another pillow again. Because bath towel doesn't shift.
Okay.
Bath towel has support and does not shift. And then you can get to the right height that you want by just adjusting. In Japan, that's what they tell people to do. Is if you have problems sleeping, don't get pillows because pillows shift and they collapse, right? Bath towel doesn't. It collapses to a certain point, it stops. That is the trick. Actually, that would be the most useful thing that you ever buy for yourself is a large amount of bath towels, and you can wash them individually. When you come back, stack it back up again, sleep on it. You get the support you want. It's actually comfortable. It sucks away all the sweat. Toss it in the washer and wash it. Never had to worry again. There's no fill, and they're not they're hypoallergenic. They're just cotton.
But I don't like when like something's really damp, like the damp towels. I'm not really.
No, but then you can get different material towels.
Okay.
In fact, towel dries out very quickly if you do the right one.
You mean like for drooling?
Yeah, drooling, same thing. But then that's the thing. You wake up in the morning, you toss it in the washer, bring it out, fresh one, put on top.
So speaking of hotels has extra ones. Don't tell nobody this in that regard. I always steal one hotel towel every time I go to a hotel. That's a souvenir.
Then again, you steal what from the hotel?
I steal one towel from the hotel to keep that.
That's the dumbest thing ever. You know how dirty the towel is?
Listen, I take that and I ask for pens from the front desk.
I will never take hotel towels. Those things like hundreds of people, thousands of people uses.
Yeah, Tony, I work in a hotel. I know.
Yeah, so this is the dirtiest thing to bring home.
Yeah, listen. I go, I take that, especially like I take I'll take the towel. I'll take that. I'll take a pen, and then I'll take like one of the souvenirs. That's why
Think about it this way, okay? You go out there, steal a towel that somebody might have used to wipe their ball sweat.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
And then you bring it home to wipe your own face.
No.
you wash it, Tony.
Yeah.
So if somebody washed it, it's all good.
No, but you wash the towels, man.
Yeah, you do wash the towel, but it doesn't change the fact that somebody had it on against their balls.
But they wash the towels before they put them back in the room.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
No, because I would a lot of time if it's properly folded and then like not on the floor, they don't change it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, every day I don't leave a towel unfolded.
So
Well, I do. Like a lot of time you have a stack of towels on the side, right? I will wash my hands after, taking a shit, whatever, and I was just like that.
So
And I don't have to open it up.
So there's one guest that stays at our hotel. He stays in the suites. So every time we know when he comes, we have to change sheets every day because there's a big shit stain in the sheets every time he stays.
I will not steal towels. Few things you should never take, okay? You should never take the rope. You should never take the towel.
Well, they charge you for the rope if you steal it.
Oh yeah, I know. My wife accidentally brought back a Conrad Hotel's rope.
Oh, they had to do what, $200?
It was expensive. I just say.
Yeah.
And my wife would never take another one again after I teach her. I was like, why do you take home a bathrobe? And she doesn't even use it. She just accidentally packed it.
Yeah, like.
Not a good idea. Don't do that. Was it Johnny Depp?
Okay, I'm surprised you didn't take one of the rolls of toilet paper.
Well,
Why will you take the single ply toilet paper? Those things are the worst.
Like, here's the thing. So, like, at my hotel, we have access to everything. So if I need something, I just take it. So like I always have an extra roll of toilet tissue in my bag. So it's a couple things that may leave one.
So hotels, you heard it here. If Innocent ever stays in your hotel, bill him.
Yeah. Pens, one big towel, and the shampoo be missing.
Even Davidoff tastes weird.
Ding.
Okay, what about
Ding. Val.
What about when you Like bring your own bed sheets.
My
Well,
mother-in-law does that. She bring her own bed sheets.
Really?
She doesn't trust. I don't trust the bed sheet. First thing I check is bed sheet. If it's dirty, I tell them to come swap it.
So, you know, at like we have guests at my hotel. I'm not gonna the stories I hear from the room attendants, you're like, how do people even like live like that? So like the bed sheets are just like disgusting.
Now,
Like,
I can tell you that when I go to a hotel, I make the bed sheet disgusting because I eat on it.
Yeah, well, like, so we probably throw out maybe 60% of the bed sheets every 2 months.
Now, I will say that's a good thing. Thank you for those people who made it so nasty, so they had to buy new ones.
Well, it's all right. It's owned by a talk, so it's cool.
It's still disgusting. Well, you're saying that because you have a sheet that is clean? No, come on, man. They sweat through it.
No. What I'm saying is they have the money to replace it.
Yeah, they should definitely replace it. I don't know. I complain a lot about bed sheets. I complain about the sanitization of a hotel room a lot.
Yeah, as much as you pay for them, you should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go in there. I only sleep or stay there for a short amount of time. I pay a lot of money for it. I demand that to be clean. Doesn't have to be my room clean, but it has to be, to a point I can tell.
Right.
But Anderson, next time I will stay at your hotel and make sure to take a roll of toilet paper with me. Why would anybody want single ply toilet paper?
First of all, Tony, I don't know how you play. Like, if you stay at my hotel, you probably, like, I'm gonna make sure you get like 5-star treatment. So
we'll see about that. I'll call the front desk and say, I don't want to talk to you. Just get Anderson on the phone.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They're like, I'm like, Tony, what do you need? He's like, yeah, I need this. I got you.
I talked to my wife about that. It's like, next time we just gotta go get basic room and stay at that hotel so that we can go.
I'll get you upgraded.
We'll just go to Anderson and give him trouble.
Yeah, which won't be hard to do. I'm very the more like everybody in the hotel even knows who I am from sales all the way over to the. Me and the GM talk every day for like 35 minutes.
AJ says never change sheets at home.
Oh, well, that's different, man. You gotta change sheets at home, man.
Johnny Depp.
Oh.
He doesn't have to. He won't even know if it's changed or not.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so many places he won't even know if it's changed or not.
Innocent, what hotel do you work at?
He can't say that.
I'll tell you in a back chat.
7 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, but he can't tell you that on screen.
Mm-hmm.
He get in trouble.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pardon me, Innocent.
It's fine.
Okay.
I should go and name a hotel brand. I don't work at this.
Right.
To get like a bad rating.
Yeah, my mistake, Innocent.
It's okay.
Any tree enough? No, there was no trees enough involved in his hotel. But yeah, I'm so spoiled by good hotels that when I go to American hotels, I feel like cheated or gypped.
You know what? So I bought Tony a gift. I went to Boston. My favorite fragrance that I have in my whole collection. Tony goes,
hey, believe it or not, I brought that fragrance with me on the cruise. I used it for a whole week.
Nice. There we go. Like, and he was like, it smells like a hotel. I was like, damn. Oh wow, that's a good question.
Does China have hostels? Yes and no. It's not the same kind of thing that you're thinking of, like in Japan. So there is, but you don't want to stay in there. Not as friendly as you think. Almost like Airbnb, but it's not.
It's not as friendly.
It's dirty. It's cheap.
It's hostile.
It's ill maintained. It's
kind
like
of it's a hostile place to stay.
Yeah, it's in a really weird area you don't want to be.
You you mentioned a cruise. One of the best cruise lines I was on when we went to Alaska on my in-laws side, we used Holland America when we went on the inland route to Alaska, and I thought that was a premier cruise line. I don't know what cruise you were on, and just what your thoughts were. I mean,
I went to Royal Caribbean, and I've been only using Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
I also own stock share of Royal Caribbean, so I just tend to use them.
Yeah.
You ever do Viking cruise?
Say what?
Viking?
I've never done any other cruise line but Royal Caribbean.
So, have you ever used those private jet sites, like the day of?
No, I've never used those. I ride in private jets before. The customer pays for it, or the clients pays for it. So I never really I never felt like I need to go somewhere last minute. Except that day to go to Texas. I've never felt like I need to go somewhere bad enough last minute. So I've never used that before. I know that it exists. I know how it works. But for me, to be really honest with you, okay, going on a private jet makes no difference than actually commercial jet. So you still fly, you still have to go through things. You just, only difference is that instead of going on the bridge, you go outside and go on. So there's not much different. And I internal entertainment is actually not that much entertainment on a private jet. So I tend to just ride airplane regular or either economy, business, or first class. It just really depends what the client's willing to pay for. But I never have to go I need to book something today and go
I
somewhere.
want to one day.
Yeah.
So I mean, some people might like it as bucket list kind of thing. Do it one time. It's like I went on a private jet and stuff like that. But it's not as comfortable as you think. And there's other people. There are other guests on there, so it makes no difference.
So, have you ever flown Emirates? Have you ever flown Emirates before?
Yeah.
Is it worth the money?
No.
Really?
It's nice, but if you want to pay, $10,000-$15,000, never worth the money.
Well, because they have an actual bar on the plane, right?
They have a bar. Some of them has. Not all of them have. Some of them has it, and they have a shower.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a shower in the front. That you have assigned time that you can be on there.
Now, you have to be a nasty bastard to shower on a plane for everybody else. That's just my.
No, people feel relaxed after you sleep, you get up, you want to be fresh before you get down. Yeah, you could. It's not the most comfortable shower. So the new I believe the Singapore airline, that little area is really nice. The foods are nice, and the middle you can have two single room next to each other, opens up, and then you have a bed that can put into a twin bed. I mean, not a full size bed by two small beds. The divider goes down. That's pretty nice. Their bathroom are big. Their bathroom is like a one studio bedroom size. It's nice. So there's a place you can sit and do your makeup. Wife lifts, that kind of stuff. So.
Oh, Albert, is your flight direct from Dallas to Germany, or you get transfer in New York?
Oh no, it's from Dallas to Germany. Yeah.
Fly it's not one thing I like. I can't sleep on an airplane, so it's just how many amount of hours stuck on a seat.
Have you ever been to Australia or New Zealand?
No.
So I was supposed to go to Australia when I was 21. Yeah, about 2021, and then I found out 4 weeks later, before we went on tour, that my son's mother was pregnant.
Your son what?
So I was supposed to go on tour. I was supposed to go on a rugby tour to play rugby league over in Australia.
Okay.
And so like before we went, I found out that my son mother was pregnant, and so I couldn't go. It was like $2,000 to go. And we were supposed to be over there for 2 weeks, and we were supposed to tour all of Australia and play against different rugby teams.
Yeah. I haven't been to a lot of Western country. Most of the flight goes to Asia.
We're going to Frankfurt, and then we're jumping on a little plane to Nuremberg from Frankfurt.
Wait, so you're flying straight from Texas to Frankfurt?
Yeah.
That's a long ass flight. That's a long ass
Yeah,
flight.
well, it's 10 hours.
That's not bad.
Anderson, have you fly for 10 hours before?
Yeah, well, I've been to Seattle before.
And you said that was okay? 10 hours?
No, that it was a fucking nightmare. But
Yeah.
like, so
That's bad.
I had an ex, and she got transferred to the headquarters of her company that was in San Francisco. So every other week, I was flying out to San Francisco.
That's a far ass flight. I mean, I fly to
Dude,
Japan in
okay.
13 hours, and I think that's torture.
Let me tell you, I cannot stand San Francisco. I hate it. I'm so, any members of I'm sorry. I hate San Fran. I can't do it.
When I fly to Japan, I just keep eating. Just keep ordering food. Just keep eating. Because that's you can wait 10, 15 minutes and you eat, and when you eat, that's 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So that's the only way to pass time really quickly. Keep eating. But yeah, it's torture for me to fly that far. And what's worse is when you have transit flight, like if I fly to China or land in Japan first and then fly again, it's another like 5 to 6 hour flight. That's torture. Hate that. Even when you go to like Fukuoka or Osaka, that kind of stuff, you gotta land in Narita first and then you just change flight. That's still 19-hour flight. It's crazy.
Tony, back in the day, when my brother and I were 16, we were part of a Rotary mini youth exchange group, and we flew to Houston. Then we got on the German airline Lufthansa, and then we flew from Houston to Frankfurt.
Oh,
and
wow.
That was an incredible flight. I was between two smokers when you could smoke on the plane.
Those were the days, weren't they?
Yeah. So that was interesting. That was an interesting time because the Berlin Wall was still up, and got to see my first Papa band there in Germany. We turned 16.
What is Papa?
It's a type of German band. Your old traditional, I think. They had certain horns, I believe, with maybe some drums. I don't know. It was that's just what they were called, and they had many different festivals, and probably I was too young to really experience the flavor, and that I've always wanted to go back.
You should just tag along with Albert.
Yeah,
right.
Just go in a suitcase.
Yeah, just go in the suitcase.
Yeah, right. I'm losing weight, exercising more to fit in the
No, you just had to pay the excess, weight fee. 50 kilograms.
Yeah.
Anything more than that is $100.
Yeah. Of course.
I'm waiting for Japan to open up because I need to go to Fukuoka. They had a new Gundam over there in Lalaport.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They had I believe, a Zeta Gundam over there.
So you can't get it imported?
No, like life size.
Oh,
Got you.
shit.
At Lalaport.
Gundam.
Tony,
what did you say?
Gundam is a robot.
Gundam. It's a what?
It's a robot.
Robot. Oh, okay.
So, like, I'm surprised that you don't have the Gundam on your phone as a game.
Wait. I don't have Gundam what?
On your phone.
For what?
Like just to play.
Oh no, the game sucked.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, there you go. I played them. They suck. So
Do you still read the manga?
yeah, the newest one is really good. So
Interesting.
Go down.
Very, very interesting.
Go down.
the new anime called Suisei no Majo. That's coming out next month.
Oh wow. Dude, I wish that I can get those Jump magazines.
Go to Japan. And you know what? You can get them at the bookshop right next to Mitsuwa.
Yeah, but but they're not in English. I can get them. I can't read them.
Yeah, but you can get them.
Yeah.
Anyway, 11 o'clock. Time to head off. I'm surprised in the second half of that I didn't cough that much. Cigar helped.
Yeah.
So
I would say this on a Cuba. The flavor dies down.
I don't know. I smoked one Cuba in my life and I did not like it and didn't even finish it.
So like the flavor is really heavy at first. Once you get like the middle third, it's over. I mean, like there's no more flavor. It's like a regular cigar.
AJ just said learning Japanese is easy. AJ, the next time I see you, we better be communicating in Japanese since it's easy. All right. So yeah, that's it for tonight. If you want to chat more, go to Hangout in the tribal room. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you guys.
I don't know. Albert, you headed to the tribal?
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you there.
So I will see the rest of you next Wednesday. Have a good night.
Little Albert, I expect to see you in the tribal, all right?
Everybody join.